Hello, you're listening to Radio Prague, the international service of Czech radio, with me, Peter Smith. Tension is ratcheted up again in North Bohemia as the police are called in to deal with another anti-Romani demonstration. More on that in a moment. And in One-on-One, it's all about beer, as Chris Johnson talks to Jan Vesely, Director General of the Czech Beer and Malt Association. No wonder his name translates as jolly and happy. Plus our regular Monday sports roundup and a chance to brush up those Czech language skills in Soundcheck. More of that coming up on Radio Prague. The security situation in parts of North Bohemia, where tension between the Roma and non-Roma communities has been rising for weeks, failed to improve at the weekend. In fact, just the opposite. An illegal demonstration against the Roma community again tested the police, who on Saturday blocked almost 1,000 participants from making their way to a local Roma settlement. Allegedly organised by a neo-Nazi group, the protest is seen as evidence that extremist groups are trying to exploit the deteriorating situation for their own ends. Jan Vellinger has the story.
The situation in several towns in North Bohemia could spread.
The situation, which has grown worse over the summer in the Shluknov area, could, under certain impulses and with the passing of time, crop up in other parts of the Czech Republic.
Will not be solved by repressive measures alone.
Jan Vellinger there with the heightening tensions in North Bohemia. And it was a busy weekend of sport, with much of the attention being hogged by the Czech football team and their controversial 2-2 draw in Scotland in the European 2012 qualifiers. And that was the sport here on Radio Prague for today. And moving on, time for One-on-One. One man who probably more than anyone else can claim to represent one of the Czech Republic's biggest success stories, beer, is Jan Vesely, General Director of the Czech Beer and Malt Association. The association groups the biggest Czech breweries and hop producers. In today's programme, Mr. Vesely talks about the massive changes he's witnessed in the industry, which have moved from the planned economy to privatisation and the takeoff of microbreweries. Jan Vesely is in conversation with Chris Johnston. That's One-on-One there. Chris Johnson was in conversation with Jan Vesely, the General Director of the Czech Beer and Malt Association. What a job. Anyway, moving on, time to brush up those Czech language skills. It's Jan Vellinger with Soundcheck. Divoké Bill playing out Soundcheck for this week. There'll be another of those along shortly. I actually played a few gigs with that band in those dim, distant days of wanting to be a rock star. But anyway, moving on. Please do check out the website, by the way. The address, of course, is www.radio.cz. 6 language versions there, plus information about all our programmes and indeed the Czech Republic. From me, Peter Smith, it's a cloudy day here in Prague. So until next time, bye-bye.